from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Miami Dolphins. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Throwing on first down. Powers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. When you look at this defense, this unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On first down, Powers. He'll let this go for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return, and they'll begin at the 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Lance wants to change him up. And here's a quick throw out to Mims. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Claw, 10. Ready?
Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
52 blaster. Hut, hut.
Throwing now is Lance. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Dolphins at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Ready?
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Dolphins nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10.
Hut.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Here's Lance to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is... incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Reload. Ready.
A run up the middle. Adams. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Half the 60, half the 60, 70 Rangers.
Now they send a man in motion right. Evans is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Rams 21, Dolphins nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return. And they'll begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Let's go.
3rd and 2.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 4.
Strike. Check. Strike.
3rd and 2.
Set. Go.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And some space here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
The Lance going to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
A first down carry for Henry. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Rams' 21-yard line.
Ready?
To throw, it's Lance. He completes it to Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Miami Dolphins.
Black shot.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lance. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On first down, this is Adams. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They run on 2nd down with Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff, Adams running left. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Let's go now.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw on 3rd down. Powers. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Okay, ready?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Once more, Adams on 1st down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, here's Adams. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On to give, it's Adams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the double.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Lance now on first down. Looks to the sideline and has Mims, who makes a catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
Slide blue. Drill green. Red, yellow, blue stripe. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Powers. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
50-yard line.
Come on.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He hits Adams complete. Touchdown, LA! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Set, cut.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Go pink. Set, cut.
A Lance again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Ready?
Lance now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And quickly, they get to the line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Forced out to his left. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Up the middle they go with Adams. Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Dolphins 15.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to... And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
10
And
cycles.
Lance, he's going to change the play.
Red, cycle. Jet, jet. Set.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Rams 48, Dolphins 23.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A gain of 3, second down. Back to throw. Powers. It's caught here by Adams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they run out of the shotgun with Adams. He stiff arms him, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 5 brings up
To throw on second down. Powers.
25-yard line.
And that'll be caught by Fehoko. Touchdown! Simi Fehoko. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams just continue to roll.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents, and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
Shot 17. Ready?
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Down.
2nd and 9.
On the ball. On the ball. Ready?
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. Well, and a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction, Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Again, it's Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Flush to his right. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Trey Lance, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Ready.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Throwing to start the drive. Powers caught on the right side by Adams. Fighting his way through contact. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They're going to hurry back to the line now. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Rams.
Looking to throw. Powers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every...
And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Rams 62, Dolphins 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Okay, break.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
Hurry.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Henry up the middle. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. This will go to Henry out wide. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
It's 4th down.
6. Mega. Hey.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Yellow.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Blue, go. Black Ultra. White, white. Ready?
Desperation time here. Lance to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
On
and
2nd down, here's Lance. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got it.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Okay,
Play
ready?
number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Hey, Blue.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Flushed out right. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's complete to Adams. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at
On the handoff, Adams here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, Powers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 3rd down, Powers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
They'll run again with Adams. Shoves him aside. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, they go with Adams. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They said the